This clock appears to be stuck at 6:10. The pendulum isn't moving either. Maybe we're stuck in some kind of temporal anomaly where time stands still forever!
Or maybe the clock hasn't been wound in 3 months.
That could work too. We don't own many coats in these tropical climes. We don't own many coats in these tropical climes. No, that sofa doesn't have enough lower back support. Wouldn't want to end up becoming a hunchback and looking abnormal. How could a mere painting capture the essence of my love?
Oh, that's so sweet, Guybrush. Now get back to work.
Yes, dear. The header says, Melée Government Employment Contract. Ahoy there, matey.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
I'm having a little trouble getting a ship.
What kind of trouble?
I can't find one.
We live on an island, Guybrush. There ought to be a ship around here somewhere.
Yes, that makes sense.
I don't think you're applying yourself to the task.
You mean I can't just float through this adventure?
Here, take this. It should give you an air of authority.
What's this doohickey?
It's the official gubernatorial symbol of Melée Island. It conveys the authority of the office of governor. It also gets the holder into some pretty great parties.
A true pirate doesn't need some gubernatorial symbol to prove he commands respect.
Yes, well, all the same, I think you'd better take it.
All right. Oh, does this mean I get to run the island now? I've got some revolutionary ideas about subsidized childcare.
Just give it back the minute you return from LucRo Island.
Did you see the way I rid us of that cataclysmic catapult?
I always knew you had it in you to destroy heavy machinery, my chaotic little pet. Unfortunately, that's only a stopgap measure. We have to find a more permanent solution.
We could move away and leave this mess for someone else.
But I like living here. Besides, it's probably just as messed up everywhere else.
We could make a public offering of the island and retire on the proceeds.
You mean like Melée.com? That's stealing, even for pirates.
We could launch a full-scale attack on City Hall. Hold the town hostage, I say. Arr!
That's not very civilized, Honey Bear. Besides, I wouldn't want you to get hurt. I'm too young to be a widow. Thanks for trying to help, Guybrush, but I think we need to stick to the current plan.
I'll get right on it. Nobody wants to be on my crew.
Ask nice and don't make any ridiculous promises.
Yeah, you should use that in your campaign.
I'll leave the crew selection to you, my dearest, and you can leave the campaign management to me. Is there anything else?
Can I have some money?
Why?
I'm not sure, but it always seems as though I could use a few hundred pieces of 8 on my adventures.
Well, I'd like to help, sweetheart, but we're kind of strapped for cash right now. Besides, what happened to your monthly allowance?
I blew it all gambling on spitting contests on Booty Island.
Well, then I'm sorry, my dear. It's time you learned an important lesson about budgeting.
Oh, shucks. I'll let you concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks.
I don't think she'd like that. Groovy banner. For some reason, it makes me want to ride a hog. It's a government paper of some sort. Most of this stuff is Elaine's. I wouldn't want to deprive her of her favorite trinkets. Hi, I'm back. Nice night for a sail, huh?
It would be if you had a boat.
Baby, you can be in charge of my ships any day of the week.
What? Are you trying to seduce a government employee?
No. So, you're in charge of the ships? I'm commandeering a vessel.
Not so fast, mister. No boat leaves this harbor without my permission, and I see no reason to give you permission to take one of my boats.
All this red tape is giving me a headache.
Don't say I didn't give you anything.
Hi, I'm back. Nice night for a sail, huh?
It would be if you had a boat.
All this red tape is giving me a headache.
Don't say I didn't give you anything.
I need a ship.
I told you, you don't have the authority to...
Check this out.
What's this?
The gubernatorial seal of Melée Island.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess you are an important person. Right this way, Mrs. Marley. Let me show you to your ship. This is the Dainty Lady.
It's pink.
You've obviously got a seaman's eye for nautical details.
But it's pink.
Now, there are a couple of regulations that I'm required to explain to you. First, bring it back in the same or better condition as it is now. Second, life preservers are to be worn by all crew and passengers at all times. Finally, this vehicle is to be used for official business only, so no joyriding.
Can I go now?
Well, I'd love to hang out here on the docks with you all day. Actually, that's a lie. I can't stand to be near you. Bye. Oh, and enjoy your voyages on the Dainty Lady.
It's pink. That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's figurehead? That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's fig... I'm not picking that up. I'm not picking that up. It's pink. I'm not picking that up. I can't use this. It's empty. I don't think they'd like that. Ahoy again!
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Oh, come on. Join my crew. It'll be fun.
No!
Thanks, but no.
I could swear that I know you guys.
I really don't think so.
Maybe I'm confusing you with some other pair of pirates.
That's probably the case.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes?
I challenge you to another round of insult arm wrestling, you big-armed freak.
Very well. If you win, I'll be your navigator.
You're on. My stupefying strength will shatter your own into 1,000,000 pieces.
Oh, yeah?
Give up now or I'll crush you like a grape.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
I've got muscles in places you've never even heard of.
Oh, it's too bad none of them are in your arms. Today, by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
I'm surprised you can count that high.
I'm gonna put your arm in a sling.
Why, you studying to be a nurse? Today, by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Your arms are no bigger than fleas that I've met.
Oh, so that's why you're scratching. I'd go see a vet. My stupefying strength will shatter your ulna into 1,000,000 pieces.
I'm surprised you can count that high. I've out-wrestled octopi with these arms.
I'm sure that spineless creatures everywhere are humbled by your might. Do I see quivers of agony dance on your lip?
It's laughter that's caused by your feathery grip.
My forearms have been mistaken for tree trunks.
An over-the-counter defoliant could help with that problem. Give up now or I'll crush you like a grape.
From the size of your gut, I guess they were eaten.
Only once have I met such a coward.
I would if it would stop your whining.
Ha ha! I win. Come back later when you're feeling up to the challenge.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes?
I challenge you to another round of insult arm wrestling, you big-armed freak.
Very well. If you win, I'll be your navigator.
You're on.
Today by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
From the size of your gut, I guess they were eaten. My forearms have been mistaken for tree trunks.
An over-the-counter defoliant could help with that problem. Give up now or I'll crush you like a grape.
I would if it would stop your whining. Today, by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
I'm surprised you can count that high.
Your knuckles are grind to a splintery paste.
I'm sure that spineless creatures everywhere are humbled by your might.
Ha ha! I win. Come back later when you're feeling up to the challenge.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes?
I challenge you to another round of insult arm wrestling, you big-armed freak.
Very well. If you win, I'll be your navigator.
You're on.
Today by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
From the size of your gut, I guess they were eaten. I've out-wrestled octopuses with these arms.
I'm sure that spineless creatures everywhere are humbled by your might. Your knuckles I'll grind into a splintery paste.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
My stupefying strength will shatter your ulna into 1,000,000 pieces.
Well, I'm surprised you can count that high. My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
Yeah, but we've both got better bladder control than you do. You're the ugliest creature I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know. You're the ugliest creature I've ever seen in my life.
I'm shocked that you've never gazed at your wife. Do I see quivers of agony dance on your lip?
I'm shaking. Oh, I'm shaking.
People consider my fists lethal weapons.
Sadly, your breath should be equally reckoned. Your arms are no bigger than fleas that I've met.
Ah, so that's why you're scratching. I'd go see a vet. Give up now or I'll crush you like a grape.
I would if it would stop your whining. Hey, look over there.
Why? You studying to be a nurse?
I'm gonna put your arm in a sling.
Why? You studying to be a nurse? I've got muscles in places you've never even heard of.
I am rubber. You are glue.
My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
I won!
You did. Fair and square. Congratulations. You got yourself a navigator.
This fish has seen better days. Hey, how's the weather down there?
Hey, get out of the way!
Oops. I'm back.
That you are.
Are you sure you can't join my crew?
I'll check. Hey, boss!
Don't even think about it, bucko.
He sounds pretty adamant.
Do you know anything more about this Australian developer?
Not really. I'd surely love to give him a piece of my mind, though.
I've got to go.
Right, well, Glug, do that.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes?
I'd like to hear about the long and noble history of the Cheese family.
Aye, it'd be my pleasure. Naturally, no discussion of my family would be complete without mentioning my great-great-grandfather, who single-handedly revolutionized the art of roadside carriage wheel repair.
Who was that?
Are you daft? Have you never heard of Jack Cheese?
I don't ride many carriages in my line of work. Sorry. Are you looking forward to sailing to LucRo Island?
Aye, it'll be a pleasure to sail with a refined wit such as yourself.
It's been nice chatting, but I've got to see a man about a monkey. Hey, look, a full moon. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's me again.
Go away.
The header says MÉLÉE Government Employment Contract.
What's this for?
I'm not sure. I just have a hunch that a signed government contract might be useful.
All right, let me sign it.
It's the door to the kitchen. I would, but for some reason Elaine has locked it up. The header says MÉLÉE Government Employment Contract. The header says MÉLÉE Government Employment Contract. I don't think he'd like that. I'm back.
That you are.
Are you sure you can't join my crew?
I'll check. Hey, boss!
Don't even think about it, bucko.
He sounds pretty adamant.
I've got to go.
Right, well, we'll do that.
The header says MÉLÉE Government Employment Contract. I don't think he'd like that.
You join us, this.
You know, I haven't the foggiest idea.
Why aren't you joining us, this?
You know, I haven't the foggiest idea.
Ahoy again.
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Oh, come on. Join my crew. It'll be fun.
No.
Thanks, but no.
Oh, come on. Join my crew. It'll be fun.
No.
Thanks, but no.
Oh, come on. Join my crew. It'll be fun.
No.
Thanks, but no.
I could swear that I know you guys.
I really don't think so.
Didn't we share a cruise to Monkey Island once?
I don't think so.
Carla, make the bad man stop. He's come to take us back to Monkey Island.
Carla?
Who?
You can't fool me. You're Carla, the Swordmaster of Melée Island. And you're Otis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let it go, Otis. The half-wits recognized us.
I knew you guys looked familiar. You were 2/3 of my original Monkey Island crew.
The crew you abandoned on Monkey Island, you mean?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to escape from Monkey Island?
No. How difficult is it to?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Well, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
The whole experience was very traumatizing.
Scared us for life.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't feed the narwhals, Buster.
So, what have you rapscallions been up to?
Where to begin?
What have you been doing with yourself, Carla?
You mean after I finally managed to escape from Monkey Island?
You're never gonna forgive me for that, are you?
Not in this lifetime. Anyhow, I've spent the last few years here on Melée Island re-establishing my Swordmaster credentials.
That sounds productive.
Oh, it was, until that Australian showed up.
Australian?
Yeah, an Australian real estate developer. He challenged me to a round of insult sword fighting, badgered me into betting my house. It was over so quickly.
Gee,
Now I wander the streets of Melée insult sword fighting for food.
how sad. How about you, Otis? What have you been doing for the last few years?
Well, after I finally escaped from Monkey Island, I made my way back to Melée Island, where I tried to resume my former profession.
Petty thievery?
I prefer to think of it as proactive redistribution of wealth. Unfortunately, the indignities I suffer on Monkey Island have left me so jittery that I cannot pick a lock or a pocket without making more noise than a flatulent hippo.
What vivid imagery. So how do you earn a living?
Begging mostly. You'd be amazed how many people will pay to hear the story of the innocent pirates who were betrayed by their idiot captain.
Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer?
He sold his house to a foreign investor.
But he didn't want to.
The investor challenged him to a round of insult gin rummy and beat him.
Smirk was so ashamed that he signed over the deed to his house on the spot and hopped the next ship out of Melée.
The same story's been repeated dozens of times all over Melée Island. This slimy investor strolls into a pirate's house or place of business, challenges him to a game of insult something or another, then humiliates them so badly that they have to cave into his hostile takeovers.
Haven't you noticed all the sword signs around here?
Well, where's the third member of our old crew?
You mean Meat Hook?
That's a good question.
After we finally got off Monkey Island, Meat Hook renounced his piratey lifestyle and returned to his true passion.
Drinking?
Painting.
Painting? But the guy's got no hands.
That's what we said.
These stories are too depressing. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
Won't you join my crew for old time's sake?
Guybrush, take a good look at Otis.
Monkeys! Monkeys is full of the monkeys!
That's what happened to him the last time we agreed to be part of your crew. Now, what in the name of Blackbeard's dandruff could possibly convince us to join you in another idiotic adventure?
Well, how about... cushy government jobs.
That sounds interesting.
Carla, what are you doing?
What kind of cushy government jobs are we talking about?
You know, the kind where you're paid 3 times the going private sector rate, no one checks your work, and it's impossible to be fired.
Don't listen to him, Carla. He just wants to take us back to Monkey Island.
We'd want contracts, of course.
I'll see what I can do. Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first. Wow! You actually got us a signed government contract? Looks good. Very nice.
Wait a minute. This is a standard government manual labor contract with no pension plan or dental coverage.
Hey, you're right. We want a cushy government contract with a desk.
Come back when you got something that doesn't involve back-breaking labor.
Hello, my little plunder bunny.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
Nobody wants to be on my crew.
I really don't have time to help you with that. Is there anything else?
I'll let you concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks.
It's a government paper of some sort. You know, maybe I should look at these and figure out what they are before I bug Elaine with them. The header says, Melée Government Employment Contract, Cushy Edition.
Another contract?
Just to be safe.
Well, so much for my status as a reform candidate. All right, let me sign it.
The header says, Melée Government
Wow. You actually got us a signed contract. Well, let's see. Yes. Ah, yes. Good. Aha!
Carla, do you even know what half of this stuff means?
Not a clue. But look, it says cushy in the title.
Well, all right then.
All right, Threepwood. You've got yourself a crew.
Is that the ship?
It doesn't look very seaworthy.
At least it doesn't smell like monkeys.
Are you guys ready to go?
Aye, Captain.
Whatever.
No.
Don't make me slap you, Otis.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Then we're off to LucRo Island in search of high adventure and a legally binding restraining order.
It'll all end in tears. Mark my words.
Mr. Cheese, shouldn't we steer away from those dark, portentous clouds?
Nonsense, Captain. A little rain never hurt anyone.
Mommy!
Batten down
Drink for
the
silent
hatches.
runs.
Shorten sail!
Clear the scuppers.
Get your hands off me!
Sorry, baby.
There you go, Mr. Marley. Lucre Island.
Ah, Lucretown, the largest urban center in the Tri-Island area. Thanks, Mr. Cheese. Next time, you think we can get here with a little less drama?
Oh no. There's not going to be a next time, is there?
Better not be. Once was enough.
Okay, I'm going into town. You guys stay here and watch the ship.
Oh, sure. I see how it is. The captain gets to make all the decisions.